Earthworms, nature's recyclers. What comes to mind when you think about worms? Creepy, crawly, and slimy? Good to put on the end of a fish hook? What else? Worms have a more noble purpose than snagging some fish off the end of the dock. Worms have a job to do, as do all of nature's inhabitants. Worms are nature's recyclers. It's hard to tell by looking at them, but earthworms have mouths and they love to eat. Earthworms eat dead and decaying matter like leaves, grass, and even garbage. Earthworms eat the debris lying near the top of the ground. Then they dig into the dirt, making small tunnels. These tiny burrows help water to soak into the ground, making it easier for plants to grow. Worms also leave behind droppings called castings. Castings help plants to grow by creating a rich topsoil that plants like. Worms are also a source of food for many other animals, birds, and reptiles. Anywhere food and moisture are in the ground, earthworms can be found. In some places, like parts of New Zealand and the Netherlands, there can be as many as 6 million worms per acre. An acre is about the size of a big backyard. That's a lot of worms. So next time you see a worm, remember, even creatures that seem scary or yucky play an important role in the natural cycle of our environment.
This passage will tell you the steps to take and the things you need to build a worm farm. Worms are not only great dancers, they are also important to the environment. They change the dead material from plants and animals into nutrients that help plants grow. Worms also dig tunnels in the ground, which help the soil breathe. Watch them shimmy through their tunnels by creating your very own worm world. What to do? 1. Layer the bottom of the glass jar with gravel, then place several inches of soil on top. Sprinkle dead leaves over the soil and moisten with a few drops of water. 2. Place the earthworms in the jar, then put the jar in a very dark place, like a closet or basement. Important, do not put a lid on the jar. Sprinkle the soil with water every 2 days. 3. When you water the soil, check on your worm's progress. You'll be able to see the crazy tunnels they've dug. 4. After a couple of weeks, bid your slimy friends goodbye and set them free in a garden area. What you'll need: large, clean glass jar, gravel, soil, earthworms dug from your yard or purchased from a local bait shop, dead leaves,